farmers. Today I want us to discuss about the mistakes I made when I was constructing my breeder farm, which costed me almost millions of money, which I want you to correct in your poultry farm if you want to construct a poultry house so that you may be able to profit in this investment. You realize poultry farming is capital intensive in nature and it requires a lot of understanding, a lot of knowledge about poultry management, poultry housing, and each and every aspect. And before that, let me show you where I am. I'm just around 100 meters from my breeder farm, and I just want to show you something. So this is the road serving my breeder farm now from Kibabi, and we have another road here serving my breeder farm from Mayanja Market. So if you want to come to my farm, you just come to Kibabi University, then 3 kilometers. But you can ask anybody when you reach in Kibabi University, or in the junction of Kibabi University, or in town, or in Kandui, where is NEO-HEN farms, or just ask them kwa makuku ni wapi. Then they will be able to show you where the makuku is in English, is our Swahili term meaning very many hens. So this is the road serving my poultry farm. But one thing I was not keen about, you can see the condition of this road is very nice. And now this smaller road here is the one which is serving my breeder farm. And this one is also in good condition, but let's go with this one so that you'll be able to see. I did a lot of investment on this road so that I may have now vehicles, and also people come now to my breeder farm be able to come and park outside my farm. But this road was in a pathetic condition. So we tried to do some improvements on this road. We made it, we excavated it from both sides. Then we have it now at least in a good condition. So the first thing, this road now costed us around 100,000 to have it done. But you can see we did it very nicely. And there are no potholes now. We have we had some articles which we arranged all over this place so that we may have a good accessibility to our breeder farm. So I want you to be very keen. Road network is a key aspect when it comes now to site location, because the accessibility of raw materials, the people accessing your breeder farm, and maybe very many things will be varied using vehicles or motorbikes. So road network is very key. I just want to show you how the road looked before I made it, just down there near the gate of the farm, so that you may be able to see exactly what I was talking about. So that when you want to go commercially, you may be able to implement the right thing so that you may be able now to succeed in your poultry farming. So this is my gate you are seeing here of my breeder farm, and the road I was not able to continue with it up to down the river, down over there. So it just reached exactly here at the breeder farm. So you can see this was the real condition of the road. You can see this is where I reached. You can see we have some hadicos here. I arranged these hadicos all the way from here up to the other junction here, around 100 meters. It costed me huge loss of money. Look at the situation of the road, how it looked like before now we had it now done. So this is how it looks like. And it's something, you can see even a motorbike is a challenge. It has to fix itself somewhere here. But if you have a small car, it cannot go past this ditch. So that's not our topic for today. We want to see the mistakes which we made now when we were constructing our poultry house, which can also cost you millions of money if you don't put them into consideration. So this is the farmhouse. This is where I live. And one thing I've told you, for the last 8 years, I have been doing poultry farming. From the hostel, you have seen the story. Out of the time I came here, started living the chicken up to date. But this is not the story for today. So I want just to show you what really happened in my breeder farm from the beginning up to the time I realized the mistakes, and we are correcting the mistake one after the other, because they are costly mistakes which costed us huge loss of money. And I don't want you at any given point to make you such a mistake. So welcome guys to my breeder farm. So this is my breeder farm, and I just want to show you, because we have started now to have it done to ensure that we deliver it in the best way possible. This is now the whole condition of the poultry house. This is a shorter side. This is a 30-feet side. And I just want to come closer to show you what we normally tell you when you are constructing your poultry house. So This is now the fencing wire, and you can see now the chicken wire over here. So that's the first thing you need when you want to construct a poultry house. But the mistake number one we made was this taplon. This taplon, we purchased the lowest quality, and you can see within a period of 1 year, it has scattered all over, and you can see even the house does not look very nice. That was the first mistake. Number two mistake we made was when we were preparing now to have a place where you can be tying the taplon up there, we not put into consideration to have such a point. We need to have a step over here where this iron sheet now goes, passes. We needed to have a step there so that we may be able now to be tying the taplon up there so that we may prevent it now from breaking very fast. That was the second mistake I made. As you can see, there are some activities now going on here in the breeder farm. So come with me so that you may be able to see. We have started some demolitions on this side, which you have seen, and we want now to make a step at this side. All this side, you realize there was no step here, which pole. There was no step on this side, which now needed. The chicken has been startled by they were dropping this timber. I know today they are going to reduce the number of eggs because they are going to be stressed, but I'm harmed with and distressed. You can see they have been disturbed. So you can see them. They are running, now fearing for their lives. But what is going to happen, they are just going to be stressed for some time, but we must be able to rectify that problem so that we may not be able to make a mistake when we be doing our poultry farm. What you are seeing here, the engineers over that place, they have started down the process of making now the step inside on this side of the poultry house so that we may be able now to save this taplon over there when now we want now to tie that taplon now up there. If we leave it in at that point, they are going out. It is going now to be swayed by the wind. Then it's going to break down, which may now lead now to me replacing this thing each and every time. So with me here, these are the timber we have started now to, which we are going now to prepare. We are going to use now to prepare the step. And the next kind of timber, we are going to use this timber, the 6x1 timber here, the one you are seeing here. Then we are going to have this iron sheet. We are now going to have it now on a standing position so that we may be able to correct the mistakes which we did at the beginning of this poultry house. Number 3 mistake we made was on this stair. You realize I needed a stair where I can be able now to ferry materials up there with ease, but I did not understand what I really want. So you realize I used a lot of materials here so that I may have a good step where I can even use the wheelbarrow. But you know what? It continuously now enabled now water to get into the poultry house because now you realize now it is exposed now to it's not covered by iron sheets. So each and every time it rains, water now gets in the poultry house. So this is something which I made. Never in your life have this stair or this steep just touching the poultry house. I'm going to move it from this point to the other side. I'm going to show you so that I may not be able to make a mistake in the process of rectifying. So I'm going to move it. So we have started the process. We want now to have the step over there. Then after we have the step, we are going to move this one. And never make a staircase in this manner. This will be a waste of money. I used around 6,000 Kenya shillings to have all this timber you are seeing here to do this stair, but it failed terribly. So it's something you can be able to correct if you are constructing a poultry farm, and you'll be able to make a good investment in that process. So this is the beginning. This is the before. I just wanted to show you the before, and I will be able to show you the after I have done everything in this poultry farm, so that you may be able to implement the same in your poultry farming and be able to succeed. You can be able to see this poultry structure is a simple structure which is not very complicated. So you can be able to have it at any given point at the lowest price possible. So I was thinking of something because that place is very steep. I want to move the stair now to this point to also minimize on people now moving to this side, which will also improve on biosecurity measures to prevent people now moving from this side now to the other side. The workers to be accessing now the stair. Now you see now this side. I want to move the stair to this side, and I want to change this taplon and have this place covered with permanently with iron sheets or the taplons. So the other side, let me show the other side so that I may show you the mistake which costed me millions and millions of money. On this side, you can see the state of the taplons. You can see now the same case, we don't have a we don't have a stepper here. We are also going to have it done in this area so that we may be able to prevent now these taplons from breaking each and every time. So these are the most basic things you can be able to implement in your poultry farm so that you may be able to succeed and make money in poultry farming. So if you are watching me for the first time, my name is Lenny and I assist farmers to launch successful poultry farms. So you can call me, my number is on bio, and I'll be glad to assist you launch a successful poultry farm. And I'm taking orders for Sasso F1. I'm going to show you immediately we are done with doing this poultry house, and you'll be able to see what we have been able to change. You can see the taplons, they are breaking, almost all of them. So we have changed, we are going to use another one, a better quality, and you'll be able to see what is going to transpire from the beginning to the end. My number is here, is 0717213083. Just call me and I'll be glad to assist you come out with something like this. Thank you so much, guys. And I want to appreciate you for your time, for your support each and every time. Let's meet on the next video as we will be seeing now the final step. This is the before we do the modification, and I will be able to see now the after we do the modification. Let's meet on the next video, guys.